Hi, my name is Patel, and from my Lab 9 project, I decided to make a automatic hand sanitizer dispenser in regards to 2020 and COVID-19. So here's an example. My hand is not in range of the ultrasonic sensor, and as soon as I move it up, the hand sanitizer. So here's another example, and you can see that the LED lights up when the servos activate. So this is my circuit right here. You can see all these red and black wires are the power and ground. First, this one's for the sensor, this one's for the Arduino, this one's for the first motor, and this one back here is for the second motor. And then we have our digital pins, these blue and green wires going in for the sensor. And then we have our two orange wires going into the servo motors. So that orange wire, and there's another orange wire that's going into the servos. And lastly, we have our yellow wire that's going for the LED. Here is another angle of the circuit. So this is my Arduino code. So at first I define my variables I need for certain pins and other variables I need, like such as time and distance. And then in the void setup, I set the baud rate and the pin modes for each pin. Then void loop. To control my ultrasonic sensor, I have this portion of the code which I got from this reference. It's not the exact, but I modified a little bit. So we have a trig signal going in, and the echo signal, it measures the time that we need. And then we calculate the distance using that time. And then we send the distance through our serial monitor to the processing. So if our distance is less than 8 centimeters, it will turn the LED on and control the servo to go to a certain angle. So this for loop's for going in one direction, and this for loop makes it go back in the opposite way. So this is my code for processing. I took the base Lab 5 code and modified it so it can fit with my dispenser project. So some important things to note. So this P image right here, it defines our picture 1 and picture 2 that we're going to use. And void setup, we're setting the size and the background of our window. Then void draw, I'm drawing the lines and text that I need to make sense. And then this portion of the code takes the readings from the Arduino and puts it into this XYZ array. And then we use those values that we got from Arduino in these for loops. So here again, if the distance is greater than 8 centimeters, this will happen. But if it's less than 8 centimeters, this will happen. So if the distance A0 is more than 8 centimeters, it will load picture 1 and it'll print this text. But if the distance is less than 8 centimeters, it will print picture 2 and it will print this text. So this is what the output looks like in processing. You can see that it says hand 9 range, and the number of times the hand sanitizer has been used is 0 right now. It shows this image, and that's the distance. And this is my project right here. So if I have my hand, if I move my hand, you can see I go further away, the distance is increasing. If I go closer in, the distance is decreasing. Now I'm going to show you what happens if I put my hand in range. So right now you can see it's saying 56 centimeters because the sensor's just tracking the wall right now. It's just saying the wall. But if I put my hand in range, you can see the picture changes and distance says hand in range. And the number of time used increases. So see there again. So I'm bringing my hand closer. Now it's in range. And the picture changes, and the distance was noted, which was 5 centimeters at that point. The change in the picture is just to show that the hand sanitizer is working or someone is using it right now.